Yeah, doggy. Bonk. Hey, bud. How you doing today? Let's go for a ride. Oh. What else broke? Oh, panels. Panels, the bumper, the headlight. Hello everybody, welcome back to Pacific Drive. As you can see, I'm really going for a drive here. We are starting this run with an intentional fail. And in order to do that, either the player or the car has to die. So I literally I went on to a random junction. I think this is actually the first one we need to do for our planned route. I stripped the car of all of its utilities and armored panels and stuff. Put on a whole bunch of crude panels and doors and all that good junk. Now I'm just driving like a madman through here. And yeah, it's been kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. There's a squall coming. I am at 13 health. And because the vehicle protection is compromised, I am losing health more than the car is. We're gonna heal myself just a little bit right there because I kind of want to see how far I can push this car. Yeah, I've been ramming it low vehicle health. I've been ramming it into almost everything I can find. I've been like letting abductors take it. I let a bunny hop on for a little bit. I'm also running out of gas. Yeah, I kind of want to like get an abductor to do the final blow. Like, how funny would that be? And you look like the perfect candidate. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, come here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go for a ride. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Ram me straight into that tree, or into a tree. If you can catch me first. There you go. Ready? Here we go! Whee! Boom! Come on. Where are we at? Where are we at? There we go. Okay, your turn. Oh, he didn't catch me. Oh, we're in a hurricane squall. That's even better. Items. Is there another abductor around here I can pull? Or should I just run into a tree and get it over with? Alright. Abductor. Oh. He didn't catch me again. Maybe that one's broken a little bit. Let's try this one again. Abductor! Yeah, there we go. Come on, buddy. Deal the final blow. I am so sorry to anybody who has motion sickness. I should probably put a disclaimer up. I'm almost out of gas. I think the engine's gonna explode. Let me just run into the tree. Oh, I'm out of gas now. There you go. Yep. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I can fix this. There we go. We did it. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh.
Getting dangerous out there.
It won't turn on. We lost a whole tire. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. Oh, jeez. Can I make another engine? No, I need thermozep crystals. I should have made a carbureted engine and done that. Oh well. Okay, let me fix up everything real quick, and then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, we're back. I've got everything back on the car. Everything should still be in here. Yeah. Yep, we're good. I had to make another tire because one of them was almost dead. But more tourists trying to cross the water from Canada. We've got an abandoned boat in the cove again, tracks leading inland, and more blood. Thanks. Go dumpster diving, see what you can find. Gave me a headlight. How nice. That's a lot. Wait. What? Oh, it's a lead platelet. Fabric, copper wire, repair putty. Okay. Nice. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna shut these. I can't while I'm doing that. There we go. I'm gonna shut these. Take this. Gonna put everything away. Do that. And then we're gonna do that. Because that had a heart on it and it was from the friendly dumpster, it didn't give me any materials. Otherwise, it'd be an exploit. Okay, now that we've done that, if I'm not mistaken, yep. Right here, this little gravestone represents a generated ghost remnant. Also, we are now 0 trips without an accident. So, if we go here, torn apart, anomalous clouds, torn apart, turncoat. I don't know if I like turncoat. Violent voltage. Ooh. I don't like that one either. I got one left. I'll keep malfunctions. No, actually, no. I should have kept the malfunctions. Oh no, I've still got 4 charges left. What? It's not taking charges. Oh, now it was. There it goes. Okay, well, now we're stuck with malfunctions. Now we're stuck with everything. Lovely. But anyways, it has generated a remnant ghost. So now, if we were to revisit that junction, then we can go find our remnant ghost and get stuff back. So we're gonna do they gave me a squire this time. Is that an armored panel? Yo, what? This is new. They gave me armored stuff. Crazy. I mean, that's cool. I'm not complaining, but hot dang, I didn't know you liked me that much. Alright, let's grab all our stuff out of here. And then I need to reorganize our inventory again because it doesn't know how to just organize it. Oh. Sometimes I wish I play this with a mouse and keyboard. That needs to go there. This needs to go there. That actually stays there, I think. This goes right there. And then this goes right there. It's all right to me. All right, let's get going. Oh, we need to reattach all this stuff. Impulse emitter and a resource radar. There we go. Let's go! We are on to find our ghost. Since it's a long trip up there, I think I'm just gonna cut. All right, here we are. Our ghost is over here. So we need to get there first and then advance. Oops. While we were on the highway, I figured out 2 quirks. One of them, if we move backwards, one of our doors open. Now I need to go close it. Whoa. Okay. Get back on there. And another. Oh, I guess that one was just being weird. And while I was on the highway, whenever I kept turning left, it wouldn't let me turn left. Like it stopped me from turning left. We actually need to be careful now because we don't want to have another remnant ghost happen. We don't need any more stable energy, so we're not going to get any anchors here. This is just a passing point for us. And the only reason why I'm keeping this in is because our remnant ghost is here and I want to show it off. There it is. It's our remnant ghost. So remnant ghosts, you can't check for the engine, but it typically keeps maybe like 1 utility, and it keeps a good amount of the trunk, I think, and then a couple of panels and maybe a tire here and there. But yeah, you can do whatever you want with whatever's stuck on the car. If we had the roof storage, it could have a roof storage. If we had a side storage, it could have that too. But you're welcome to scrap, you're welcome to liberate, whatever you need to do for it. But I probably won't add that to today's discussion thing because it's technically not like an anomaly you normally come across. There's a pacemaker. There's birds. It's not an anomaly you typically come across unless you're just having a bad day. But yeah, that's how you get that, I guess. Okay, so we found our ghost. I think if you exit here, or maybe the ghost will stay. I'm not sure, actually. I want to say it disappears if you exit the junction. Whether or not you get it. But I'm not sure. Anyways, since we still have a good bit to go, now I think I'm going to cut until we get into the deep zone. I need to get back on the road before I start running into trees again. I think I'll cut to whenever we're back in the deep zone. If anything interesting happens, I'll come back. You know the drill. But I'll see y'all in a bit. Alrighty. Here we are. Don't worry about that warning, it's a glitch. So this is where we did the whole, like, jumping the gate thing. Something, one of the tires is off. I think. No? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Maybe it was the quirk happening again. I don't know. But now we can actually get the things here. There is one here that we have not gotten. And I think that is a corrosive squall that we have not seen. But I'm gonna try and keep this visit to the deep, to this junction in the deep zone very quick. Ow! There it goes. Jesus. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Every time I try and like turn left, it'll. I think it's like a hard left. I need to. Do not need to turn off the car. Nothing's going right. There. I think I needed to go on that dirt road. Okay. You know what? We're gonna do something else. Dang it, car, why are you fighting against me? Stop fighting against me. I'm gonna turn around. And we're gonna head the other way. I'm not about to deal with that. Sometimes it's... Oh my gosh. We went backwards with the freaking door open again. And then it closed. That's the sounds I make whenever I'm annoyed. Bruh. Bruh. These quirks are so annoying. Oh, so annoying. So I have to keep, like, tapping left in order to turn left. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just take this slow. Getting to the gateway is not going to be fun. I'm gonna have to drive backwards the whole way there. Oh, now my... No, I can't turn. I can't turn right. Oh my gosh. Bro, okay. No! Car. Car, why are you doing this to me, car? Car. Okay, hold on. I can't. I cannot. Where are the quirks? World Simulation Center. Quirks. Giving none. Resume. Oh, the quirks are still here. Don't worry, guys. It's just going to be for this one. Oh, no new quirks. Lovely. So I still have to deal with the ones that I've got. Merch. Okay. You know what? Fine. I'll figure it out. I always do. There are so many quirks on this car. There are so many quirks. I literally cannot drive. Like, I can't go anywhere. I can't. I can't. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. So my steering is inverted. My steering is no longer inverted. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so annoying. Where's that friggin' anchor? It's up there. Ay, ay, ay. Mamacita. This is gonna be fun. Now I'm really wishing that I had fixed all those quirks while I was at the garage. I might actually just try and get through a deep zone gateway just to get rid of them. Like, just to be able to go back to the garage and get rid of them. Because I'm not going to be able to play with those quirks on. Honestly. Like, maybe if I take it slow or something? I don't know. Aw, the controller battery is low again. Again. Although I guess I have been on it since, like, I don't know, a long time. I've been on here a long time. Okay, so maybe I can, like, hop over here and then take that down. Maybe, hopefully, possibly. I'm gonna go switch out my controllers real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I am back with new controller. Nice. But yeah, I'm gonna try and just hop to the other dirt road. Maybe, hopefully. See if that works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset. Just take it slow. Take it nice and easy. I also don't know if it was like the controller messing up. We're good. Nice and steady. Ay. Well, that's fun. Use the landscape to our advantage. Ugh. Yeah, I couldn't turn. I couldn't turn left for a minute there. The car started going right. There we go. Okay. We're chill. We're chilling. We're chill. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Made it to the charge stop. I could probably just go to like right here. And then that'll be good enough. Let's just hope it all goes well. Because we all know that whenever we make a plan, it can all go awry because of one little quirk, and it's not fun. Especially in the deep zone. Like, this is not the place to play around, game. This is not the time. We're gonna have to go to the second entrance. Because I know that there's like a little bit like right there, but we're gonna have to go around. Because of the wall. The wall. We're gonna have to take this one. That's the one I was talking about. The steering was inverted again for a little bit. No. 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 Car.
Francis, I don't know if you're listening. A while ago, you asked me why I cared so much about the remnants. It's because I saw Alan the night of the accident, during the mass hallucination. Except, I'm not sure it was a hallucination. We had a tradition. When we were both working late, he'd swing by my lab for a coffee break at some ungodly hour. That night, he visited, we talked. The coffee burned my tongue, nothing out of the ordinary. Seconds later, the gamma ray surge swept through the facility and the roof caved in. I looked for him in the aftermath. I couldn't find him anywhere because he hadn't been in my lab. He was ground zero at the accident site, miles away in the deep zone. But I saw him, touched him, smelled his cologne. He was there, impossibly there, more than a hallucination.
You never reported that?
Admit to Arda that I communed with my husband's ghost. When they were already looking for ways to push me out, not a chance. I gave them my technology and my home, but I'd be goddamned before I let anything destroy my professional credibility.
And this remnant?
It's my last chance to know if what I saw was true. If it came from the well, or if it was all in my head. The things we spoke of. Things I couldn't have made up. Never mind. I know how it sounds.
Like you've seen a ghost.
Damn. Okay, so I think I kind of figured out that quirk. It's every time I'm going uphill. It happens. Every time I'm going uphill, the steering inverts. Or
Good
like...
news. I can replicate Alan's suppression method. We'll stand some chance of halting the gamma ray burst from the well. 30 years later, my late husband still manages to impress. Figuring out how to keep you alive once the reaction gets going, however, that's harder. But I have an idea. Francis, I need your ear.
Go on.
We know that as soon as the car gets to the well, the trigger will be instant. Once this remnant expends its energy, gamma radiation will erupt from the well, and the driver will be at ground zero taking the worst of it.
But can we activate the gateway as soon as they make contact?
It's tricky. Too early, and we may interrupt whatever reaction process the remnant carries out. Too late, and it's bad news for the driver. There's too many unknowns. Only the driver will know the right time to use it.
How can you be sure they'll live long enough to make that call?
The ARC device has been transmitting data every single second since it was installed. Every drop of fuel, every spark plug that car's lit, I have on record.
You've been running an experiment this entire time, with the driver as the guinea pig.
The mere act of being alive is the biggest experiment of all, dear.
Is that another one of Alan's sayings?
That one's all mine. Driver, we've seen that car protect you this entire time. It's triggered a gateway in your time of need. It's ferried you back to the garage through every circumstance and obstacle and bump in the road. So we can trust that it'll protect you long enough to get you away from whatever and wherever you end up.
Still sounds like a heavy dose of blind faith to me.
Could be. Oh, there's one last part to this, and it's waiting for you back at the auto shop. Take your time. Enjoy the view.
I certainly would if my car would stop acting up. If the car didn't have a mind of its own and it wanted to go right whenever I try to tell it to go left. Whenever it's going up a freaking incline. But yeah, I think it's whenever the car is on an incline or something, or like it's driving up hills whenever it happens. But that's just my speculation. Here we go. It is definitely when it's on an incline. Bro, why can't you just drive normally? Thank you. Mamma mia. No! Stop it! Stop, please. Just drive normally. For 5 minutes, drive normally. Can I fit through here? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Mamma mia. Oh God. There's no exit here. You know what? We can do this. I believe in us. Okay. Gonna take the road all the way to this gas station. Get those 2 anchors. Drive it to about right here. Get that anchor. And then go to the exit. Let's do this. After I refill the car. But like, actually, that quirk is very annoying. This is what I was talking about, that sometimes they can be annoying, sometimes they can be helpful. This is one of the annoying ones. Ugh. Here we go. Oh, is this one with Olympium? It is! If I can get to the exit, we might be able to try and find someone. Oh, mama, that's a lot. Is there any Olympium right off the bat? No. I don't see any. I do see a limb magnet. Oh shoot, I forgot to put on the shield. Limb shield. Oh well, we'll be fine. Let's just hope and pray that I don't drive over any devil grinders. Car, I swear to Christ, if you start doing your invert driving thing, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be very, very upset. I might have to put you down. Still don't see any Olympium. Actually, is this a place that even has resources? It does. It's got a low amount, but it does. The resource radar shows... Oh, jeez. Of course. Of course. Do we have it packed? We might have it packed. The resource radar shows... oh, we do have it packed. Let's go. Abandoned cars. It shows gatherable resources. It shows... box trucks. Stuff like that. It's very handy, very useful. And... sick. Thankfully it's raining, so we're recharging battery as we use it. Hello? It went bling. I don't know what that meant. There's some all the way over there. I see it. If we can get 20, that'd be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okie dokie. Made it to the gas station. Step 1 in our journey. We're just gonna stomp it right there. Throw on one more. You might be able to hear the cat, and I apologize if you can't. Where was it? It was like somewhere off this way, I think. It was 200 meters. So it's a good... I need the magnetic hammer. There's some over there, too. 200 meters that way. 200 meter. Magnetic. We are definitely going to need some Olympium to craft stuff. I'm starting to second guess getting like all Olympium stuff for the final mission, because if I want to be able to do that within the time frame that I'm wanting to do all of this, I'm gonna be here until like 8 a.m. It's already 7, so I guess that's out the window. Yo, where'd that Olympium at? What's that? Oh, it's a light. I don't see it. There it is. It's okay. I'm tired. I'm starting to lose it. Here we go. Whoop. Olympium vein. Let's go. The magnetic hammer is a lot faster than the other one, the impact hammer. But it costs more. It's like more expensive materials to craft it, though. So we definitely need to be careful. That's why I said that I'm only gonna like bring it out when it. Oh, the car's freaking out. Is this a turncoat? No, it's anomalous clouds. Is there a squall happening? Or maybe there's an anomaly nearby? Why is that getting closer? Oh, I thought the car was driving towards us. There's nothing on the car. Honey bun, why are you freaking out? Why are you tweaking? What's going on? Oh, it's a squall. That makes sense. Okay, well now we're gonna go find the other Olympic vein. It's about 200 meters this way. Hello? Is that it? Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Give me that Olympium. Olympium? More like Olympium. I'm sorry. Is that it? And there's the anchor. I want to say, at most, there could probably be like 3? Maybe 3 outcroppings of Olympium fragments that you can get on a single vein. The downside is that there is actually a junction in the deep zone that has Olympium listed as a resource, but it doesn't have any resources in the junction. So that can also happen. So, whoa. This got real foggy. Oh, there it is. I see you sneaking through the trees. Oh. Ew. It's kind of gnarly, though. I don't know why, but something about like bioelectrical stuff it fascinates me, you know? I guess I wouldn't. There it is. Aw. That was the bunny I was talking about. Okay, there's that. Next one. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, since we got to see it, it's really hard to scan it. But since we got to see it, I'll talk about it in today's segment. Hello? Oh. Right. Ooh, not that way. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Phew! I think I'm actually just gonna go this way. Whee! Just right down the hill. Right down the hill. The storm is coming. We need to go. I don't see any more Olympium. A downside about the it's doing the thing again. A downside about this is only unstable. The resource radar is it will not get rid of any little blips. It will not get rid of them if you've got them. So like I've been in a junction before where it's had like a plentiful amount of Olympium fragments. But whenever I scanned, the same veins kept on popping up within the headset, you know? No, car, we talked about this. Okay. Yeah, the same vein can show up within the resource radar. I need to close that door before it gives me hell. Really need to get rid of these quirks. Come on, there we go. Glad I put that on the last second. I don't see any. Those are balloons. Car. Thank you. Oh, there they are. Come on. Dang it. I couldn't get him. Okay, well. I tried. And now we gotta, like, completely fix up the car whenever we get to the next junction. Yay! It's worth it for science. Oh, wait, I don't do that. We got enough space. For science! Or everything's behind me. Makes sense. We're towards the exit. Oh, this one. This way. Gosh. I keep thinking about how I'm gonna get to a gateway because it's not gonna be fun at all. Okay. Put a ramp up against a wall I can't ride up. Sure. No, car. We talked about this. Whoa, yeah. Oh gosh. This one leaves no room for error, huh? There's a lot of anchors here, though. Mamma mia. I may want to just, like, park right here. And if I can, I might then, like, get to right here. Actually, how would I do this? Maybe get to right here, drive all the way up. While I'm here, grab this anchor. While I'm here, grab that anchor. And then while I'm here, grab all of these. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we need to heal up the car. What do we got? Cracked window, and just a bunch of odds and stuff. Let's get... I need one of these. I need to put away this. That way. And then let's grab this. We got 11 fragments out of that junction. It's nowhere near the amount of we need. See what we can do. Like fragile. Mer. Doink. 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 See, this thing is so handy. So handy indeed. This one's fragile too, huh? Yeah. Alright. I guess I started at the door, huh? Alright, that should be everything. Yep, we're good. Da 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 da! And then we're gonna use this. Doop. That should give me 50. So that should be enough, actually. 93, that's good enough. Oops. There is one anomaly here that we have not gotten. I think I'm just gonna get anchors and get out, because I am ready to be done with these quirks. Straight up. Straight up. Which we're almost there. I think it's, like I said in that one episode, I think it's, oh no. He's phasing through the wall. That's not fair. These are big. I never realized how big they actually are. But it's charting the deep zone, getting a thing charged, and then going to the well, I think, are all the missions that we have left. There should be another, should be a thing right here that I can scan, because it usually shows up in areas like this. And I think I know what we're looking for too. Just a matter of finding it. I need this one. Got to refill the gas gauge again. Glug 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 glug. Although I think I'm gonna go to bed after this one. I think I've reached my limit of how much I can do in a sitting, because then I've got to edit all of these, and those are gonna take even longer than recording them. Like, editing these videos takes maybe 4 hours. 3 if I'm fast. 3 if it's like a quick one, you know? Like, I don't talk a lot or whatever, so I just cut out a whole bunch of stuff. Like, they take a long time. And it's kind of funny because, like, with Skyward Sword, I didn't really try until, like, towards the midpoint. I didn't really try making them good, you know? Like, as far as the editing goes, I didn't really try to make it good. But, like, with these, with, like, the segments of talking about the anomaly. No. Car. Stop it. Car. Use the slope. Use the slope. Thank you. Jesus. We're like talking about the anomalies and all that. Like, I want it to be decent. And these hour episodes are, oh, there it is. That's the thing. That's the thing we need. These hour-long episodes are a little tedious, to say the least. Got a Radiant Dredge. And... hello? Taking Tumbler. And it got the car. Did it puncture anything? Please tell me it didn't puncture anything. Nah, we're good. Let's go. Sick. What was I talking about? Oh, like the hour-long episodes are starting to get a little tedious, to be honest. Because I don't know, I don't have a lot to talk. Oh, it's a pickpocket. I don't have a lot to talk about. You know, that's a boat. This used to be a lake. Like, my life is not interesting at all, in the slightest. And let's be real, the only quote stories I really tell are just me complaining about something that happened in my day. But I need to get back into Rocket. I got to like this. I got a good bit into the game, but then I stopped because I'm trying to get these out. There. Trying to get these out there. Hold on. No, that goes on top of the mountain. Okay. And that incline is not going to be fun with the quirk that we've got on, so I might as well just take the incline. Which, if that's a decline and I'm able to make it, I might just drive through that canyon here on our way back. That might be a possibility. And I believe I shall. I'll have to check it out first. Make sure it's all good. There's also a zone receiver over there. So we'll get another frequency file. Frequency file. Excuse me. Yawn. There are some days where I tell myself that I miss my calling as a voice actor. Because like I can do some funny voice. I can do a funny voice. I can do like my favorite one is the old prospector. Ah, you listen, you kids over here, you listen now. You hear me now, okay? You hear me. You listen to me now. You get your dumb kids off my property. You get your stuff off my property. You leave me alone. You hear? Yeah. Oh, prospector voices are funny. But my lord, there's a lot here. Mamma mia! Trying to like stay out of the range of this radio car. Why do you do this to me? Of this radiant dredge. Whatever. Jesus. Want to be difficult. Daryl. Go in. That's what she said. My inner Michael Scott. Oh, I missed. I wonder if I can actually... I missed again. Yeah. I missed it. Excuse me? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. My goodness, there's a lot. Yeah, hold him in place. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. There's a lot around here. Like... I've actually never seen this many corrupted anchors in a single area before. It's insane. And then the doink. How many more are there? 2, I think. There's also a lot of ticking tumblers. See if I can clear a couple out. No. Nailed it. Whee! Ah! Aw. Didn't expect it to jump after me. You weren't supposed to do that. Oh. They're over there carrying one. Crazy. And then the abductor tried to get it. The abductor... The bubblegum buddies are trying to get the other bubblegum buddies and the abductor and the ticking tumbler while the abductor is trying to get the bubblegum buddies and the ticking tumbler. And the ticking tumbler is just trying to be like, man, just leave me alone. This is not what I asked for. I'm trying to like clear these out as I go. Ow. Okay, can't walk into them. I've been listening to a song recently that's been stuck in my head. What's her name? Olivia Olsen, I think. The lady who voices Marceline from Adventure Time, like sings her songs and stuff. Los Angeles, one of her songs. I'm hooked on it. I love it so much. Like I've been singing it in my head whenever I'm silent on here. I've been singing it in my head. Like it's catchy. Which is a bit ironic because I personally don't like the rest of the album that song is on. But like that one song I love. I've been trying to go for like a lot more chill music, you know? Not like lo-fi chill. But also nothing really like high energy, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm just a little outside the range. If I go a little further back, if I actually go a little forward, I go like right here and then turn around, it should be good. I'm gonna attempt to drive through. Car's doing it. I'm gonna attempt to drive through this war zone. To get to the gateway. There we go. Here we go. Wang, 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 wang. Out of my way, fools! I got places to be. Is that an anchor? What is that? That's a dumpster. It spawned a friendly dumpster for me. Oh, we're in the yellow. This is all the way back where we started. No, car, stop drifting. Stop Tokyo drifting. This isn't the time. Sounds like I just run stuff over. I want as straight of a shot as I can get. Thank God we made it. 12.5 corrupted. Wow.
Fresh new upgrade waiting for you, driver. Straight out of the oven.
Let's go. Overcharge the arc device. Let me get story bits out of the way. Close the door. Check the fax machine. Idea. Kids TV show about anomalies. Something that demystifies them. Sorry, I didn't know what that word was. Makes them friendly and approachable. Possibly do it with puppets. Do not mention the Mount Walker massacre. What do you think? Call me puppets. Okay. Ooh.
What do you think, Francis?
It could work.
It will work. We don't know anything about the well, but the driver doesn't have to go in completely empty-handed.
You're removing the Arc device's limiter and overloading its charge capacity.
Right. So no matter how much energy the car's getting blasted with, the Arc will be able to overpower it to open a gateway. It's the only way to extract the driver from whatever's going to happen at the trigger point.
And then we use Alan's suppression technique to keep the whole thing from completely exploding? This sounds like a lot.
Arc device mod's looking good. Now you can head out and overcharge it. We'll give you instructions when you're en route.
Okie dokie. We're gonna do stuff first. How many quirks do we have? We have 4 quirks. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave y'all with post-editing Kima. Oh, before I do that, actually. So as you can see, this is the mission where we overcharge the Arc device, and then this will be the mission where we actually go to the well. So we have, and I'm wanting to do these two in the same one because, like, I'll do this. I'll start the episode in the deep zone, like maybe around here or maybe here. Do this. That'll send us back to the garage because we have to activate a gateway. And then here is where the well is, and the well itself is going to be maybe 30 minutes. So I'll just cut all of this out. Maybe just do like a supercut or something. And whenever we get to the well, we'll see the ending, roll the credits, and then we'll say our goodbyes and all that kind of stuff. So we're looking at about maybe a flat 10 episode series. So because I'm not gonna go for Olympium stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with post-editing Kima so he can talk about anomalies and written files and yada yada yada. Frequency file, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go take care of those quirks. I wanna fix up the car. I wanna upgrade some stuff, maybe unlock some stuff. I'm gonna close this door while I'm at it because I'm not gonna hit the storm all the time. Fix some stuff up, unlock some stuff in the fabrication station. Maybe refill the gas, I don't know. But I'll see you guys whenever I'm done with all of that. Alright guys, this is going to be kind of a short one because even though I said that the deep zone is full of new anomalies, we apparently have not come across even half of them. But anyways, so first I kind of want to touch up on the remnant ghost. That it's not really like an anomaly per se. It's kind of like how the birds and Bigfoot are. Like they've got their own entry, they count towards the total, but you don't really like it's not really something to look out for, you know? It's not something that you would easily come across. It's something that you would have to learn about. But the only times that I have ever experienced a remnant ghost is by intentional means. I will admit my first playthrough, whenever I didn't know anything about this game, I played with maybe, I guess easy mode is what you could call it. So I didn't die all that often. But then I realized that you had to scan something for whenever you die. So then I had to like do what I did this episode, is put crappy equipment on the car, basically take off anything good, and then just go out into the zone and do whatever comes to mind. So it's very easy to miss. I don't have any footage for it here just because I'm not going to go super in depth. Like this, I already talked about it in the episode. But yeah. So our first official anomaly to talk about is the Boom Bunny. This is the red jumpy thing that you saw in the deep zone. It is also the one that I say that is very hard to scan. They move so much that it's hard to kind of get a read on where they're going to go, and it's kind of hard to get them whenever they stop, because they will stop at some point. I got lucky with scanning this in my personal playthrough because it had, I don't know if it had like jumped and gotten stuck so it didn't explode or something like that. or if it just like stopped chasing me because I stopped at a certain point. But that was like the only way I was able to even remotely get close to scanning a boom bunny. But boom bunnies act like every other bunny anomaly. It will chase the car. It will jump at it. It is usually summoned via anchor pulling, but you can find them in the wild. You can tell that it's the boom bunny because it's red and it goes boom. That is its trait. It will jump at you and explode. If it jumps or if you pick it up and throw it, it will explode. I think if it touches you, it can explode. I'm not sure. But it will go boom. It will make other things go boom. As you saw in the episode, it will make the car fly up into the air. But yeah, it deals a lot of damage to everything, and especially because they run in packs, it can be very dangerous to come across a boom bunny. But yeah, I would say you can pluck it off and all that, but it explodes before you can even touch it, so there's no point. Next is the Radiant Dredge. This one I am a little unsure about. As far as I know, the Radiant Dredge acts like the Crackling Crawler. It is a mole type of anomaly, and in its wake it will summon ticking tumblers. I believe it has the power to pierce your tires because it has the piercing symbol on it, but other than that, it doesn't really do anything else. It just kind of goes for the car and summons the tumblers. So it'll act like the Crackling Crawler as well. It'll go in a very large circle. It'll kind of direct itself towards the cars to try and park a little bit away from it. But yeah, this is one that only shows up in the deep zone, so be on the lookout for it. And of course, after that, we have to talk about the ticking tumbler. These are explosive crates that have become sentient. You usually find them with a Radiant Dredge, but they can be found on their own. I think they can also spawn with another anomaly that we have yet to see called the Blacksmith. But as you saw in the episode, we can pick them up, we can touch them, we can do all kinds of stuff. It's whenever you run into them, kick them, or they make an impact happens onto them is whenever they do blow up. So you can pick them up and you can throw them at other anomalies. You can throw it at a tour bus or whatever, if you feel like it. So sometimes they can hide within a grouping of regular explosive crates as well. I actually found a ticking tumbler one time by exploring groups of explosive crates, and then I went to go open a crate and I picked it up instead, and I was like, what is going on? So yeah, but that is the last anomaly. With the ticking tumbler, I think it doesn't really target you. Not really, it just kind of does its own thing. But it is still dangerous. But that's the last anomaly that we got to talk about. But we do have an audio file to play. This is frequency file number 2, part 4.
Sadly, that's about where the cold, hard facts end. Listeners, I tried. I really did. I started my investigation in the usual fashion, digging up every piece of public record I could get. The paperwork is maddeningly typical up until 1955. Census records, soil samples, weather reports, hand-drawn survey maps, the beginnings of satellite photos, all readily available for anyone with the patience to walk themselves into a county office. But those materials don't tell me much, and I quickly am forced to turn to more dubious sources. Before the downing of multiple passenger planes and the subsequent establishment of the no-fly zone in 1962, crude aerial photos are taken and circulated. This is where things get interesting. I find fuzzy shots of what appears to be entire mountains relocating overnight, buildings disappearing and reappearing at random, and lakes filled with water or light, depending on the time of day. The resolution is dubious, making them inkblot tests in their own right. They are the stuff of dreams among amateur investigators and conspiracy theorists alike. The most outlandish, improbable, and extremely unverifiable stories came from breachers, people rumored to have jumped, tunneled, hot air ballooned their way through the walls. If they're to be believed, there is much to be uncovered. But more on that later. Limb technology is not paraded around in the press for long. As the government withdraws acknowledgement that it ever existed, the public's interest similarly begins to wane. The last verifiable activity is an exodus of ARTA employees from the zone, beginning in 1981 and followed swiftly by a full decommissioning of the zone in 1987. After which, those 3,600 square miles are sealed away and left behind with no explanation. A tomb, minutes away from the populous, perfectly normal city of Seattle, with decades of history and secrets locked inside. And that is where I'm left to fill in the enormous, ill-defined gaps.
And then that is it for the episode. As far as I know, we didn't get any written files or anything, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, this is a shorter segment today. I'm kind of glad because it's 8:02 in the morning whenever I'm recording this. But still, I hope you guys enjoyed. I should be doing an outro soon, so I guess I'll see y'all next time. Okay, guys. I think that's about it. It was another short one. We didn't have a lot of stuff to be able to unlock things in the fabrication station. A lot of it needs fabric, because the fabric is used to make the blueprint itself. So the only thing I really did was get the limb chipped engine. But yeah, which that itself needs a lot of Olympium. Yeah. It needs 40, and then it needs 4 limb chips, and each limb chip needs 6. So really 60. But anyways, next time we're gonna be heading there. I think I'm actually gonna be, I might play a little bit in between episodes to stock up some of our stuff, so that way I can actually like do something. I'll figure it out. But actually, these aren't that bad. And then that's perpetual stability. I don't know. I'll think it over. I may just go ahead and do the missions, because if I can be relatively safe for the next couple of missions, we should be able to make it. You know? So, actually, there is one thing that I want to look at. It's this. But for that, I need this. And for that, I need Olympium. Garbo. Okay. Never mind then. This is the thing that makes it so your car kind of like stays upright whenever it's falling. But we'll save that for another day. But anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next time we're gonna do that. We're gonna do whatever I decide to do. Make sure to take care of yourselves, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, eat something if you haven't already. If you liked what you saw, make sure to leave a like, maybe subscribe. It's free. It'll help out the channel. If you're liking the series, let me know. I know that I'm not I know I'm not the most like active person in the world whenever I'm playing these, but I still have fun making them, if that makes sense. So, but I will see you guys next time.